maybe not this past Saturday, omit that, because that was a tough one, but feels like you're running better, you're running different than you were earlier in the year. Are you healthier than you were at the start of the season? What maybe changed for you after the first couple of weeks?
Yes, I was working with the doctors, trainers, and trying to figure some stuff out with what was going on, and it kind of took a while, but we finally figured it out, and I was able to get something to where I'd be able to run better, feel better. So, not fully healed, but I definitely feel better.
There's been a youth movement on the offensive line. As a running back, maybe just to talk about the challenges that bring, when you have so many young faces out there, and just maybe talk about their play and how they've improved since they first started to get a little more playing time.
Yeah, at first, just kind of a little nervous a little bit, just because, that's going to be like, especially like the first games. They got to figure stuff out, like get their nerves out. And they're little kids pretty much compared to the seniors out there playing against grown men. So it was definitely like something exciting to see kind of how they would come up from those challenges. And I think they're doing pretty good so far. At first it was like a little rough, but I think they're getting the hang of it. And I think it's a good thing too, starting young and together. They'll be able to, through the years, work more, work harder, and be a better team together.
How have you been injury-wise throughout your career? Have you been pretty much healthy and this is something different, or have you experienced injury problems in the past that you've had to overcome?
No, I've usually been pretty healthy, not really ever been injured too much, so it was kind of a little difficult for me at first because I never really had to go through that kind of challenge before, like mentally and physically. So I think it was kind of a good thing for me too to go through that and help me figure stuff out, like with football and physically, like health-wise and all that good stuff.
With Jaquan's injury, you've kind of been the running back, and you're getting a majority of the snaps. Is that challenging, or is that something you really enjoy, knowing you're going to get fed the ball a lot in the course of a game?
It's a little challenging, but I do enjoy it because, I know, it's on me, so I have to do my job. I have to do what I'm supposed to do, and it helps me, I think, stay more focused and in the game because I know, there's no one else to go to really. So, but yeah, it was tough though seeing him get injured because I think he's a really good player, and I think we could have did some really good things together throughout the whole season. So it was sad for him.
When everybody's healthy, you're competing for carries, obviously. What's it like with all the running backs? Do you help each other out, even though there is that friendly competition to get in the game? What's that dynamic amongst you and the other guys?
We're all friends, but at the same time, we all know we're trying to compete with each other, so it helps us push each other too. But it's never I don't like you or nothing like that. We just know when we get on the field, it's business. But outside of that, we're friends. We get along. We know how to push each other.
Kind of go back to the young offensive line. There's a lot of young kids playing, some because of injury, a lot because of injury and necessity. Have you noticed a difference with them, like enthusiasm or just the way they go about things? Because maybe they're young and they don't know any better. Have you sensed the change with so many young guys playing?
Yeah, a little bit. I could tell, like how I said, I could tell they were nervous at first, a little maybe scared. I don't know, but I could tell that they really want to be out there though. They're just like me. They want to play. They want to be on the field. They're competing with the other older linemen too. So I think they're trying to take advantage of the opportunity that they have right now and trying to make the best of it.
Northeastern State, I know it's still fairly early in the week, but just what have you seen from them, and what are some of the challenges their defense may pose on Saturday?
They're just last week they almost close to Washburn. Not something I thought would happen, but you never know. The way I think about every team we play is I try really not to focus on the records or their players. Every time I go out there, it's another team trying to beat me or us as a team too. So like I try to think of all the teams as the same. Like not one's worse or one's better. Like they're all the same, trying to come out there. They're just like us. They want to win, and they definitely can play really hard. Last year they played pretty hard. They hit pretty hard a little bit, but yeah, I'm going in there like with the mentality that they want to beat us and that they can beat us. So I'm gonna do everything I can, and as a team, I hope we do everything we can to make it not happen.
You ever think about when your first career run was at Northeastern State? You busted a big one for a ton. We're looking to see who's that kid.
Yeah.
Freshman. So when you play Northeastern, do you think about that play, your first ever rush as a Tiger?
Oh yeah, for sure, every time. Yeah, that's definitely an exciting thing. That not something I thought would happen, but yeah, every time we play them, like maybe I get another one, get a better one, but we'll see.
The season hasn't gone the way the team had hoped. How have you handled that personally, and how important is it to finish on a good note?
Personally, I think I don't know, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting it. I really thought we were going to do really good this year. I thought we were going to do really good last year too. And to be honest, I think COVID still has like a impact on the team and the program. It's like nothing no one's ever been through. So it's kind of difficult to just go back to normal. But I don't know. I definitely want to end on a good note with maybe beating Pitt. That'd be crazy. Throw them off a little bit, be the underdogs. But yeah, just going through the season though, I just think every week, like, okay, that the last week game's over, so now we focus on this one. Let's win this one. So I try not to dwell on the past games and make that be like what the rest of the season's going to be. I try to stay positive about it.
What kind of running style do you think that you have? Do you want to run over somebody, or do you try and miss them and save your body?
What I want to do is like make people look stupid. I want to like break some ankles. I don't know, but I think my style is more just like downhill. I think it stems from like high school and before, because like I remember sometimes when coaches would get mad at me a little bit if I try to like do too many moves or stuff, just run. So I think I kind of got used to it a little bit, and I wish a little bit more now, like that I was more like elusive and able to make some kind of moves better than I do now.